and welcome back to Kim's Got Crafts. I'm Kim Luisto, and I will be hosting the show to teach you some paper crafts, paper plate crafts, that is. And we're going to get to make some fun and interesting little pugs and piglets, and they are so easy and so much fun. I'm going to let you know, though, I tried a couple of different types of plates for this project, and I'm sure you will too. These are the more inexpensive ones, and they don't hold up so well for this particular craft, but I will have crafts about using this style of plate at another time. And the ones that I ended up liking the best were the one that you can get for $1 for 10 of them, and 10 will make you at one animal. What you're going to do is, I painted it, and as if you know, I love my big brushes. Shake these up, pour it in. I realized that the brown was a little too dark for our piglet. The pug. He's going to be upset. He called him the pig. So I mixed a little white in. Another thing you can use is the washable markers, because I know you're going to be working with young kids that are going to enjoy this project. Let them sit there and color all they want, okay? Color this in brown. Next step, because for the pig, I used 6 plates. Now I have to count for you guys. 2, 4, 6, and that's all we're going to need for the the pug. I keep confusing it. That's okay, it's one of those days. You know, you all had them. I can't even get my own kids' names right. So what you do after you're done painting them, there's a couple of ways to do this. Stapler, very good if the kids are a little older. You could move on. See how quick and easy the stapler works? Move on to the hot glue gun if you guys are older. And I love my hot glue gun. Most of you that are into crafting probably already have it. See how quick and easy these come together? I'm having a blast doing these. I'm going to move my paint so the camera can hopefully see me. Go back to the hot glue gun, and this is not my original. My favorite glue gun broke recently, and I wanted to have a service for it, but I was just kind and threw it away. It was with me for many years. Well, and you'll get these little stringies. For the pug, what you're going to do is you're going to stack your plates slightly diagonal, because this is going to make him look like he's sitting up. And that is the cool part about doing the pug. Like I said, I like the lighter color. I had to mix some white with my brown, and that's okay. So now, little hot glue gun. Sometimes you need a little more glue. Don't worry, you think it doesn't work for you. No, it doesn't always work for me either. But we also have to give that time to set up. While that's setting up, you're going to take your marker, you're going to draw some eyes. What I did on these eyes, the top one is for the pug, the bottom one is for the piglet, and these are the first cartoon eyes I learned to draw when I was a kid, and I just love it. So those are simple. Circle, color it in. Then you get your scissors, and you're going to cut that right out. Quick and easy. And again, using the other cheaper, easier to cut plate. I'll even leave some of the black around it, because that's going to help you see a little better. Make it stand out against that brown color. Do a little cutting, and remember, my favorite cutting tip, turn the paper, not the scissors. Now, this setup, yay, look at it set up on us. So what I'm going to do is going to hot glue again, because this is quick and easy. I don't like crafts that take a long time. I want to get in and out. And sometimes if you're having like a kid's birthday party, you might want to use these for like little centerpieces. Gonna give the little pug some eyebrows too. Gotta have little eyebrows. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use another plate and create the snout. That is just basically using the opposite here. And then I drew the nose, drew a little mouth and some whiskers. And what I did is on mine, I just colored it in with the brown, and that's super easy. It's a little dark, but that's all right. Kids love to color, so don't I sometimes. Do you know it's therapeutic to color? And yes, you can be messy. There's no two piglets or pugs that are gonna be alike, just like your own fingerprints are different. Every design you do and every animal you make is gonna be slightly different also. So then you just cut this out. Quick and easy. And then, trusty old glue gun. Throw a little heat there, a little glue, and give him the little face. Isn't that cute? Next, we're gonna work on the legs. Now, the legs are fun too. Take another paper plate, and what I do is I like to cut just the edge off. You can see the circle here, so I just cut straight. And then again, right there, using that line as my baseline to cut straight across. Then you're just gonna cut that in half, and you're gonna roll that up. And you can color this in. This is where the kids could color it in, but I like to just leave it the color, you know, the white, because it gives it cute legs. And then you just draw a couple of lines here for his little toenails. Because you know, if you have a dog, you have to make sure they get them trimmed, so you can't forget them. Now I'm going to glue right here, a little here, because this is going to be the front leg. And I don't think I made it tall enough, but that's okay, because he can lean a little bit forward. And you're going to just use the hot glue and lean it there. Ever notice when you want it to stay, it doesn't listen? But when you do the other leg, he's going to stand up better. We know you can't always stand on one leg, even though a lot of us do try. So now, again, gluing it here, glue right there. And I'm working quickly, so I'm not really giving this time to set up. And that's okay. That's because it's for demonstration purposes. So I got little feet there. Now using another one, this plate I'm gonna just cut right in half and use it because I need it to be longer. Because the back legs, he's sitting. If you notice, he's sitting on his little bum. So we're gonna make his legs a little longer for in the back. And that's because we have to use it the long way, see? If you do it the long way, you get longer legs. And just twist it. Sometimes it's a little harder than you think. Now these are gonna go right in the back over here, so you know that his legs are coming out from behind him. And again, once you get that in place, that's gonna help him stabilize. And sometimes, if that's not working fast enough, you can always staple. I love my stapler too. Get a lot of work done with my stapler. And sometimes you need two. And then put the other one on. And wouldn't you know it, the stapler jammed. Well, that's why I have the glue gun too. Gave it a shot, people. We don't know if it's going to work unless we try. But how'd he come out? Isn't he a cute little pug? Oh, I know what I forgot to give him. Does anybody know what I forgot to give him? I forgot his ears. This little pug needs some ears. So now that he's sitting up nicely, that's where you take this piece again. So you have that extra piece that was there that you used for his little snout. And then you cut that out. I'll take the brown again and color that in, because you get the little triangle part on the top. I almost forgot his ears. Can you imagine? Well, that's all right. He can't hear me, so it's okay. So we color that in, and of course you take a little bit more time. And remember that a piglet's ears always curl. Or a pug. I keep saying piglet, it's a pug. I know you guys are going to let me know I messed up, and that's okay. Don't forget, once you use the glue, you have to add another glue stick too, or it won't work. So then you're just going to stick that right in between the two plates and have it fold over. And then you're going to fold over the other one. Again, quick and easy. And you just made the quickest little pug you ever did see. Isn't he a cutie? Now, if you want to try this, it is so quick and easy. And if you join me in a few more minutes, I will come back with another great project for us to try. Thank you very much. See you in a few. Hi, and welcome back to Kim's Gut Crafts. Today we're going to work on coding, or what's it called, like 100 chart, or there's, what else is it called? Hidden picture. There's a few different names for this. But you start off with a simple pattern, and I know you guys do this in school. A lot of the kids do this in school and they get bored with it. But when you realize how many different things that putting this together, this little pattern, you can use it for, and make it from this small pattern to a large pattern to a medium-sized pattern, and use it for all different things. Today we're doing Post-it notes, which is real fun to use. And when you get a good pattern, and I use some bead patterns, there's crochet patterns, quilt patterns. You can use this same pattern on all this stuff. So we'll come back to this one as well as doing the Post-it note at another time, so I can show you a few different techniques on other things using this one basic pattern of a fish. Hey, it's summertime, let's go with the fish. And I'll show you, obviously you really don't need to know how easy this is, but you set it down, and sometimes I'll take an extra sticky note to block off where I've done already, and I'm working downward. And this works good if you use big circles and chain links, because then you can do a nice backdrop with it. Following down, this is only an 8-block pattern, so it's 8 by 8, not the 10 by 10, which is the 100 count ones, which you guys will learn how to use that because you have the 100-day project, and this is a pretty cool way to come up with a unique craft that you get to bring in and hopefully make, think the Lincoln School has the center room. When you walk in, there's a glass board and they display everything. The display, that's the name of it, display. The display case. So I just put them right next to each other and going on down. Now this shows white. Where this is white, I'm not going to put a white one there, but I will put the case there so I know where the next one will be. You just go on down. I got 4 of these for $1. And if you're going to have to decorate for a birthday party, this is a cool and inexpensive way to do it, and it's cool and inexpensive craft to keep the kids busy in the summertime too. So I had 4 blue, 1, 2, 3, 4. How long is it going to take me to do this? Not too long. It's only counting and placing, and then the yellow. And then go 4, No, 1, white, and then the next one will be blue, and then we're going to go orange. Oh my God, this is such a difficult craft. If you learn this technique and being able to do this, you can apply this in so many different ways. If you think you can't draw, practice putting your patterns down like this and using graph paper, and you can come up with some cool designs and you'll be drawing before you know it. I'm going back to blue, and it's 3 now. 3 blue, because this is a hard project for everybody to do. I mean, this is worse than watching paint dry. You're watching me stick Post-it notes to a board. And yes, my board is moving. Sometimes you use the inexpensive tape and it doesn't work as well as you want it to. And that's okay too. That's how we learn to work with new things. White again. Gonna put my blue down. Go back to the orange because that makes the little fishy. And this is something that I use for beading also. It's a great beading project. Or if you have the perler beads, I can't even say the name correctly today. That's okay. The ones that you iron, the beads that you iron, you can take any of those patterns and use it on this type of project. And another thing that you can do, and I have these cups, these solo cups in all different colors. If you have a chain link fence, this is a fun thing to do. You have the chain link fence, you get your different colors, you get your pattern, and you do that outside, and you can come up with some pretty cool things. I've been waiting to try doing a Christmas one because I have a lot of cool Christmas patterns. But you'll learn about that come Christmas time. Maybe we'll do a Christmas in July. Do you guys like a Christmas in July? A lot of places do that. I have a friend that has a place in New Jersey, and her business, they do a Christmas in July. And she's a musician. You might see her. That's my friend Tiff. She plays the ukulele, and she will even teach you to play the ukulele. Usually we're at the Northeast Comic Con. She'll come from New Jersey or from Florida and come hang out with us, and she'll sing. She's a superwoman. You got to come check her out. And we're almost done, and believe it or not, that's 4 rows down, and we only have 4 more to go. Good thing I picked a small one, huh? Few colors. If you go up to some of the other stores, you can find the inexpensive color by numbers that have the squares. That is awesome to use too, because you can use this pattern and put pennies, and I've seen some awesome work done with the pennies. I picked up the wrong color. See, you're supposed to be paying attention. I'm talking, I'm just gabbering away, making things up as I go. If you don't have the right color, pick a different color. But stick with it. That's what you're going to stick with. Okay? I'm going to go across a little bit here and mix it up to see how much longer I have to go. You know, sometimes you get bored and you're like, oh, I can't stand it. How much do I have to do? You know how you kids are. All right, so there we got it down to size. And this should keep you busy for a while. I have seen some do gigantic murals on walls, some superhero ones. Those are some of my favorites. I've seen one done with Post-it notes, and they actually did John Lennon, made out of Post-it notes. It was incredible. Gonna try and give that a shot one day. John Lennon on Post-it notes. Well, we're coming up to just about finishing up with this project. You kind of get the gist of it right about now. This is what we're in the middle of creating. And I want to go to a different project because you understand what's going on here. Another thing I wanted to show you guys too, before time runs out, to have some fun till the next time I see you. I got these little masks at 10 for a buck, and they're just the plain painters. But what you do is you get these and then you color them in. Yes, I dunked out a screen, sorry. And you make the little doggy faces. I don't know if you can see that. Woohoo! Or your little clown nose and you draw the mouth. Quick and easy, and color it in. We gotta go. See? Quick and easy, and you have a nice little fun project, and keep your kids busy just for a little bit until we see each other again. And I have more crafts for you coming up on Kim's Got Crafts. Thank you very much. I'm Kim Luiso, and I hope you'll join us again soon.